It's Wednesday. As a matter of fact, it's the first Wednesday of 2026. So for my first favorite find of 2026, I want to discuss railroad flatties. Like this bad boy right here. Now I found a few of these. Oh, well, I guess I should tell you what a railroad flatty is. If you can't figure it out, you might be moronical. That's okay. But basically, it's a coin that's been put on a railroad track and flattened by a train. Pretty easy. These are often also referred to as penny foil. And when I say often, I mean like if you're 85 years old, okay? Nobody uses that term, and nobody calls them railroad flatties anymore. But at one point in time, that's what they were called. Now, I found several copper ones, and you can't tell, I tumbled this one. But this was actually a 1964 memorial cent. I found wheat varieties. They're lost in jars somewhere because I just threw it in a jar. I wasn't gonna dig it out. And I just happened to find this one this past weekend. So I thought it'd make a good topic of conversation. A lot of myths about these things. Now I remember when I was a kid, people saying, well, you know, you could derail a train. Don't do that. Might derail a train. You won't, okay? You're not gonna derail a train, but other things can happen. Now, this is not advice. If you were going to do it though, I would suggest doing it and then like leaving. Because what can happen sometimes, the train goes over and it just shoots that thing out like a bullet. And it can become a dangerous projectile. So, yeah. Oh, another thing people do is sometimes they'll stack like a copper coin and a nickel or a quarter. And when the train goes over, it'll fuse them together and you'll have like this really crazy looking fused railroad flatty. Man, I feel so old saying that because that is like old folks terminology. Now I'm from the 1900s, but man, that feels old to say that. I feel like I should be like flipping a coin or something with my back up against the wall wearing a fedora. Anyway, which I would do. That's good. It could be cool in the right situation. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good New Year's. By the way, we'll talk about my New Year's in the walk and talk. Maybe I already did. I probably already did. I can't remember. I did not feel good the day after. It doesn't matter. I'm getting off track here. Back to these things. Let me know if you've ever found one. I've never found a silver one. I know they're out there. At least I don't think so. I found a flattened silver coin, but I think it was fire damaged recently. So if you saw it's on one of the Deep Clanker videos. It's not the last one, but the one before that, I think. It's flattened, but I think it's fire damage flattened. Definitely not railroad flattened, but anyway. If you found one, let me know. Send me a picture of it. I'd love to see it. Or if you want stickers, you can email me at igetthattreasure@gmail.com and I'll send them out to you in the new year here. And I hope everyone's having a good one so far. If you get out, I hope you get that treasure. And send me some of your favorite finds so I can show them on here. That way I don't have to dig through my finds because I'm running out of them. I'm just kidding. I got buckets of stuff. And I know you guys do too. So send me some of your favorite ones and we'll post them up here and let everybody see them and judge them and judge you in the process. Should it really be a favorite find? Think about that before you send it to me. If you send me a whole bunch of pull tabs, well, I'll put them out there too. I'll be like, XYZ send me these pull tabs. This is their favorite find. It's time for them to quit metal detecting. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Never quit. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. That's a fact. I'll see you Friday with a walk and talk. Let me know about your railroad flatties. Or anything you found that's been flattened by a train. I'd be very interested to hear about anything that you have that has been flattened by, whether it be a penny or your hand. just let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.